Hi everybody, just socially awkward fish enthusiast here, back again with another video. As you can see, the fish are back. They're back. They're in the background. But it's still not about them. Sorry guys. I'm sorry, I love you. I missed having them in the background, and I feel like you guys probably do too. You know, who wants some plain, boring background when you can have beautiful creatures swimming around behind me? I feel like that's a lot better, isn't it? So, yeah, I thought maybe bring them back into this little video, you know, why not? But, once again, this video is about spiny leaf insects. Also, before I get into the video, I do want to say, sorry I haven't made a video about fish in a while. It's because I honestly don't know what to talk about with them right now. I'm like out of fish content right now. I'm trying to think of more, but right now I'm out of ideas. So, in the meantime, I thought I could talk about spinies, since there is not much information out there about them, especially on YouTube. So, I thought, let me talk about my little girls for you. So, let's get into it. Now, something that some of you might be wondering if you have spiny leaf insects is that, how do you know when they're about to molt? That's a question I had, that's for sure. So one of the ways to know, well, the ways to know they're going to molt soon is they will stop eating. They won't eat. They'll go to the highest point of your enclosure and they'll just kind of hang upside down. And on top of that, if you look at them, they'll have white spots, like little white kind of patches and stuff. That means they're going to molt soon. And during this time, you do not want to disturb them, you don't want to touch them, you don't want to do any of that, because it can really stress them out. And shedding their skin is already a very stressful situation. I mean, you're literally breaking through your own skin, and you have to do it within a certain length of time, or else it could literally kill you, or have your legs damaged, or lose a leg even. So it is a very stressful time for them. So if you notice that they are starting to show those little signs, try not to disturb them as much as you can. Also, you want to make sure that your enclosure is as moist as possible, but not to the point where it's drenched, because you don't want to drown your insect. But you want it to be moist enough so that the shedding process will be easier for them. Because the drier the enclosure, the harder it is, and that's when complications tend to arise. So try and make sure that your enclosure has been misted very well, and you can even spray your insect with the mist, but obviously don't drench your insect, that's very clear, but you know, like a light mist on them, and that could help. That would really help. So yeah, that's something you can do. Obviously don't touch them after they molt either. You want to wait 1 to 2 days before you handle them again after their molt, because you need to give them time for their new exoskeleton to harden. Because if it's too soft, it can cause a lot of damage as well, because it's too delicate, way too delicate to be handled or anything. So that once again, they could lose a limb or any kind of thing, and you don't want that. You don't want that. No one wants that. So just give them their space for a little while. So yeah, that's something I'd suggest. Now, if you notice your stick insect isn't eating, but isn't really displaying any of those other signs that they're about to molt, there could be another reason, which is what Thicket was doing to me. Yep, my little Thicket. Let's see, that looks like she wants to be held. Let me see if I can show you guys a little Thicket. Here she is, little Thicket. My picky little thing. Now let me explain another reason why they might not be eating the leaves that you've gotten them. So one of the reasons could simply be they don't like the leaf you got them. Literally, that could be the reason. They tend to be kind of picky sometimes. So there are different types of eucalyptus trees, all different types. I don't know anything really about eucalyptus, like types of eucalyptus. But I know we have a whole bunch near my house, and they're all different types, but I don't know what type they all are, you know. But basically, they have preferences. So they might like one particular eucalyptus tree, but another one they're like, ugh, gross, their leaves are disgusting. So sometimes if your insect isn't eating, it's just because they don't like that particular species of eucalyptus or bramble. I don't know anything about bramble, so I don't know if there's different species of bramble, but if there is, it could be that as well. So yeah, my little girl, I thought she was about to molt soon. She wasn't. She just did not like the leaves I picked for her. So yeah, if you notice your insect isn't eating but doesn't have the spots or showing any of the other little signs, you might want to try giving them different types of eucalyptus or bramble, because that could be the problem. But if they're still not eating any of the different types that you try, I would suggest calling up the store you got them from or doing some more research, because there is a chance they could be sick. But honestly, the majority of the time, it's just them being picky. So yeah, don't stress too much. They're not eating. They could either be preparing for a molt or just the pickiest little thing ever. Anyway. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit. And while we're all here, I want to introduce you guys to Jasmine, the newest member of our little family. Here she is. This is Jasmine. I don't know if you guys can tell, but she is definitely bigger than Thicket. 100%. Let's see if I can get both of them, just for comparison. Now you can really see the difference. Like, there you go. Difference. But yeah, this one is 3 months old, little Jasmine. I'm not sure how old Thicket is. I didn't actually ask when I bought her. I have no idea how old she is. But yeah, she's proven to be a little difficult with her food choices. But Jasmine, she loved the leaves I picked. She loved them straight away, didn't you? You loved my leaves. Yeah. You think I picked good leaves? Is Thicket just a little diva? I think she is. Anyway, well, that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and or found it interesting and helpful, hopefully. So, yeah, I'll be doing more videos like this, either about these fellas, or hopefully I can think of something to talk about with these fellas, and we'll talk about them. But in the meantime, stay safe, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.